Hello there. Do you like fried chicken? Do you like dating simulators? Well, if you said yes to one or either of those things, then you're going to love today's playthrough of I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. This is a game that was put out by KFC. Nobody expected this, nobody asked for this, and yet here we are, playing a dating simulator where you're supposed to woo the Colonel. This was released on the 24th of September, and we are going to play it. I am Jules. This is Tian.
Hey.
Yeah. Great intro. Alright, well, let's start open this game. Yes? Yep. And we see KFC presents already. PSYOP. They made the game. Did you expect to see this?
No. I was like maybe expecting a couple of hot girls, maybe.
I think the idea is that you have to woo the Colonel. You're like a cooking student or something? I don't know. We'll just be playing a little bit of this.
So you can play as the guy to woo him?
I don't actually know. I don't know much about this game at all, but look at it so far. It's very colourful.
He's a sexy hipster grandpa.
Yes. Well, maybe he's just young with white hair because anime people have white hair. Anyway, let's start a new game. Before we get started, tell us your name. Well, let's not try and be funny. Yeah. Ooh, look at them biscuits. We don't get biscuits here in Australia.
No.
We have bread rolls. That's it. Okay, has the game crashed? Crashed already? You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever.
That says chicken on the poster.
Yes, there's a chicken in the poster. Is that like BTS poster on the other side? I don't know. K-pop. Well, you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock and up and at them, throw clock out the window and stay in bed forever. Let's do the throw clock out the window. You slept through the school year and gave up a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Okay.
God.
So I've already gamed over. Okay, well, let's try that again. Ah, yes, the biscuits and chicken. I like dating simulators, or at least I used to. I like them when they have the boobies. Anyway, I'll finish that thought off. Never. You sleep softly, blah blah blah, the world is peaceful, blah blah blah. You wake up, okay. That chicken is annoying. Alright, smack that clock and up and at him. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously or you'll allow yourself to daydream a bit thinking about the future. I don't know.
The first one, duh.
It's not always a duh. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. Alright, you bust through the morning checklist. Teeth equals brushed, hair equals combed, pits equals deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. Confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Biscuit for breakfast? Ooh. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. I wish they had biscuits here.
But if you just eat a biscuit alone, it's very dry.
Popeye's biscuits are nice alone.
Yeah, but you get jam with it.
Anyway, this is about KFC. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. This is a terrible name for a school. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Oh, hello there, Miriam. Good morning, Jules. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? I'm not going to do a voice for her. I'm just going to read it as me. Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Oh, there's crying sound effects. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, oh, it's only 3 days? The hell? I'm afraid of being left behind. Okay. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped her tooth practicing on a mannequin. What a weirdo.
Gross.
Should you pet talk her? Or change the subject to give her some relief? I don't know. Pep talk?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with a mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. Jeez, what a freaking wet blanket. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with a fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? Stop it! I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. Am I supposed to be that fellow? I thought I'm supposed to be romancing the Colonel Sanders. Anyway.
Wait, are you a guy?
I don't know. I might be a girl, and I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. I guess you can be whatever you want. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. She looks so angry. Jeez. Can you believe I cut them myself? Yes. Because they look shite. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hand and onto the ground. Hey! Oh, it's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil.
Ashley, like Ashley.
Ashley? But you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. It's 'cause of her boobs.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Jules' shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. What the hell is this dialogue? You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Yeah. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. What the hell is this game? We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Yeah, that's right. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Oh god, what the hell? Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Okay, so I feel like I'm a woman, or perhaps a gay man. Ahem, Van. You rang? Oh, Jesus Christ.
What is he wearing?
He's wearing like a
bib?
Is it like a cravat?
He's like
what?
naked underneath.
We'll see. Oh no, it's like
it's like
Yeah.
What is that?
You've never been shown with the arrangement, blah blah blah. Ashley and Van Van have just been close as you and me, but substantially more devious. The fuck is wrong with me? Alright. So, Ashley and Van Van are like me and Miriam, except lamer. And we're already pretty lame. I can't believe University of Cookie School, I don't want to say that, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they'd just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us on as professors? You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Can we get on with something? Let's go, Miriam! Psh, see you later, losers. Oh, well, who the hell is this douche? As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh, Jesus. That was a fart noise. Pop. Oopsie! I think it's broken! Wait, was that him farting? Or him breaking his juice box thing there? You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I have no idea what's going on. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop-Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down.
Well, he's clearly not smart.
Yeah. I mean, look, he's got boogers on his chef shirt, whatever. Hi, Pop, I'm Jules. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into a building ahead of you. So, am I able to date all these people? Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? No, I think it's just
He's
you.
a kid.
It's a kid. Maybe she meant cute in the, like, dumpling sense. I don't know what that means. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building! You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Now there's a dog. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. And of course, it's a corgi. Because memes. Now, quiet down, everyone. Oh, jeez, it's a talking corgi. So, who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Frinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little fluffy, but I still demand respect, Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. What do you think of this so far?
Fine dining.
I feel like it would have been better if it was like a chicken or something. But of course, memes. That's why it's a corgi. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as well. If cherry blossom fellows fill the air inside the classroom. I'm so chilly. Someone close the window. Okay, suddenly he's like a weird German kid. And then he walks in. Oh my god, so sexy. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Jesus, even the teacher. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before you can finish his sentence. Harland, please call me Colonel. Okay, so he's a student. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Ah, shut the fuck up, Ashley. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Shut up, Van Van. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. Miriam. You both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what's with all your really weird insults? They're stupid. Who's this dude here?
Don't know.
Weird guy. Maybe he's like the current CEO or something of KFC. Besides, when Jules sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah. You take a moment to clear yourself. Did that really need a button prompt? What the f? It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to University Cooking School of Learning, blah 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 blah. Birthplace of culinary leisure class, blah blah blah. Many changes await you. I want some sort of interaction more than this stupid story.
Mm-hmm.
And when all is said and done, there will be a battle! You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Like Food Wars. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Freaking hell. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on a fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to your students. You students, and that tardiness is unacceptable. That boy reminds me of me. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see Sprinkles referencing... okay, another... Oh, there's a robot now. That's great. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom and everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. Oh yes, here we go. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? I think chicken snack.
Chicken, yeah.
Yeah, that seems to... You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. Yeah, that was pretty obvious. Chicken. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Gross. You see other students eyeing you jealously, but you pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. There's too much talking in this.
It's
Everyone...
a dating simulator.
Yeah,
Man.
I forgot. Why are we doing a let's play of this? This is... Everyone in room blah 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 blah. Only 2 options remain. Hey Jules, there's still a seat here. Seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Oh, okay. Sit by best friend or sit by Colonel Sanders?
I say screw the girl, go sit by Colonel Sanders.
Alright. Sit by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me... oh gosh. Reading this is hard. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2... Ooh, he does a different pose now. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Colonel seems like a douche. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. Oh gosh. This incredibly important, surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and focus sharper. Here comes question 1. Alright, if train A is traveling point B and train blah blah blah, traveling point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right! We did it!
Mm-hmm.
These questions are really easy. Forest is tree as chicken is to... Feather?
Yeah.
That's right! What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A spork.
A spork. That's right! We're doing good. What if food is the best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, a pancake that looks like a silly face.
Camel meat.
Camel meat?
The
The first one. No.
I reckon pancake.
Are you sure?
Because I don't know.
I want to say this one because that
Alright,
seems the most
fine.
obvious. That's right! Ha! In your face, Tian.
Shut up.
It's Sprinkles a good boy. He's the best boy.
Mm-hmm.
That's right! Your total score is 5 out of 5. Yes! I'm king of the school. Or queen, I don't know. Oh wait, no, that's a button. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching your tally. You tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity jewels. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurants you've ever been to, Nate. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would be also serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. I bet it's KFC. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, my voice keeps changing for all these characters. I'm not a voice person. Hey, I was. It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. Colonel Sanders, in honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell? You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student had created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Ah, KFC. That is pretty well drawn KFC. Lifts a large bucket above his head, its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Okay, so in this world, KFC does not exist. Mm-hmm. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I say about that. This is becoming like an ad for KFC. I guess that's what it is, right? Because I want some KFC now. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, dude. Nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got it? Got him. Yeah, whatever. Weird. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. He's got a really weird face right now. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew that at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see, her body language changed from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. Now, no, bitch, Colonel Sanders is mine. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like his. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. Oh, Van. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Oh, he's got like a hair boner now. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. What do? Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Savor the moment, everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. I'm not sure, what should I do? Savor the moment?
Maybe the one or two.
This one? Or this one?
I don't know, you
I don't know. Let's, meditate on the moment. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe? Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil?
Oregano.
Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper! Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be... What's that? They blanked it out!
Shit.
He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use shit. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain secret, and yet now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you have traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken?
It's shit.
How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me a fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give up easy, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then he leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient. You can't tell though. I use shit. It's something my great-grandmother told me. Shit! Wow! You never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. What a dickhead. And shit definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in a huge revolution, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure out that now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. What do we do? Neg him to show your strength? Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spicing up, be modest and thoughtful.
Modest but thoughtful.
I feel like that's the approach. I feel like he's not the kind to succumb to a neg game style. Wow him with a big idea. He seems up his own ass. So I guess modest and thoughtful. Fuck. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. Yeah, I reckon that was a good thing. It's all about the freaking Colonel. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Jules. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Oh, massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven, all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans. You're going to earn you with your signature. Adorable tiny food creations. Oh, she's that kind of chef. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Too bad, Miriam. Yeah, cry. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team of two that is me and you, if that wasn't clear? Wanna be my partner? Sure, Jules, I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, bzzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. They're gonna choose each other. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Oh wait, no. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you'll pay for not being alone forever. What do you want to? Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? She has the hots for the
Pop.
fat kid, doesn't she? Yeah, Pop. Sorry, Clank. I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. We're feel bad for that machine. I think I prefer the machine, but I hate these two. They're made for each other. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef! He holds up a banana and without peeling it proudly eats the entire thing. Alright, so he's on the spectrum. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act gross out. Okay. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you. Really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Right, whatever. I don't even know you. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't need to even cook it. Octopus will blow your...
Potato and gravy. Duh.
This is just a big ad for KFC, so it's potatoes and gravy. Oh, look. He just farted hearts. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? Yeah, he knew. I couldn't imagine one without the other. This is pretty easy. I have a feeling we're going to be fucking him by the end of this game. Colonel Sanders...
Can you do that?
Probably not. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Ashley, looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Hell yeah, dude. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders is my business. And you'd better keep your fingers off of my man. What gives you claim to him, bitch? Someone call for me? Yeah, this is your man here, Van Van. Oh no, geez, Van Van, while I'm over here crushing Jules's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. What's the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns a farm full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Hello, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looks like Jules was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get to my level. Ha! Doubt it. I think Van Van has the hots for Colonel Sanders, too. I hate this music. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Okay, so they're deliberately avoiding using gender pronouns. So we are probably not a male or a female. We're an it. Don't you feel deep down that we cast completely different shadows? We fit together like thigh and a drumstick. Just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask yourself for some backup here before things get ugly. Alright. Hunk of hunks. Screw... Oh wait, no. I don't know. What should I do? I feel like Miriam... No, we need to go to Hunk of Hunks. Alright. We need to... I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Jules as my partner for this activity and I stand by it. So, we're delving into like corporate politics now of KFC franchise. Alright, based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Jules' natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. Oh my gosh. Ugh. You look for Sprinkles in the hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize in the tension of the moment your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh gosh. This is just a big ad for KFC products. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders... Oh, we're getting like an extra pose thing here. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out to grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Ooh, romantic moment. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious! Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Jules. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have his potatoes, please? Oh my god, I don't want to use the R word. I kind of did then, I'm sorry. Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade, forged by my supreme chef ancestors. That looks horrible. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. Wait, no, that was a student. He's very... whatever. It's hard to keep up with the voices. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. He's not gonna like it. No, don't! Something about that dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and it may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. Student, I don't feel so good. It killed... He's a ghost now. Okay. It killed him. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slapped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment and then almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping back everyone to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of student. Hello! I just turned into a ghost over here! Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Oh, listen to that music. It's romantic anime music. Anyway, those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. He's gonna cry. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell you you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Jules? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting lots of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. The ghost student. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Whoa, freaking out. What the hell is Spork Monster come on? Spork Monster? The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. What the fuck is happening?
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. This is weird. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me, just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. Oh, what will you do?
Attack.
Attack, I guess? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Just keep on attacking. The best defense is a good offense. Or whatever. Whatever. It worked last time, right? Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster's feeling really threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. What the hell is going on? They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack! You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? I only have 1 attack. Cook with Love does 1 damage. At this rate, the semester will probably be over before this fight is. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. I take 2 damage from Utilitensile. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. What the hell do I do? Do I defend?
Yes, you
Defend.
now.
You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You curl into a ball. I'm not cut out for this. Feeling vulnerable? Uh-oh. Profess ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Oh, okay. He's gonna help me. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. He summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot Pie Power Pitch! Hot Pie Power Pitch does 10 damage. Okay. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. Aw, poor Spork Monster. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Should I spare the wretched beast or finish him?
I don't know.
I will spare the wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of the gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this. Oh wait, no. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but on closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Weird. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from the battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Oh, he's tucked me in. You know what? I think I am a girl. Because I have pearls here on this KFC box-themed jewelry box here. Also, I have the poster of BTS. Although, I reckon if I was younger, I would probably have a K-pop poster in my room. Anyway. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders for some reason. Oh wait, no. With Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Instructing your love, eh? Okay. This is... Oh! And there's Ghost Student as well. And thus concludes day 1. Well, we've been playing for almost an hour now. I don't know, I feel like we've been playing a long time. I think that's probably a good place to end it after day 1. I don't know, maybe I'll revisit this if interest is high enough. I don't know, but I thought I should give this a go anyway. It's fun. I wouldn't say fun. It's funny.
It's weird.
It's weird. I feel like it's not as weird as I thought it would be, but I wish there were more options, like more times when you can like interact with the story. But then again, this is just like a free game, and it's pretty much just an ad for KFC. A really well-made ad for KFC. I kind of like it. I actually really like it. The art is really good for a free game as well. And I like the pictures of the KFC. I don't know, what else is there to say about this game?
He's actually quite attractive in the game.
Colonel Sanders?
Yeah.
Yes. He's probably the most attractive character in the game. The other characters sort of look like they were designed by different... They don't seem cohesive. Like, Miriam actually looks very authentic anime-ish Japanese style, whereas Ashley looks like someone trying to draw anime on DeviantArt or something. Or like, it's a combination of like a Westerner's interpretation of an anime character. And I don't know what the hell's going on with Pop and Van Van. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's it for I Love Colonel Sanders finger-licking dating simulator. Maybe one day we will play the next part. Probably not. Or maybe if people say they want it. No one comments on these bloody videos anyway. Anyway, I don't know how to finish this. Bye.
Bye.